The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
With the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
Welcome into our Edward Jones Investment pregame show here at KJAM. The Madison Girls on the road taking on the Arlington Cardinals here on a Tuesday night. I'm Matt Gross, welcoming you to our second basketball broadcast in as many days. It's been a frantic year since going back to Friday of last week. Madison boys and girls each playing their third game in just a handful of days. Boys and girls had double headers on Friday and Saturday at home. The boys on the road yesterday picked up a big win in Dubrook, and the Madison girls now face a tough test in last year's Class B runner-up, the girls of Arlington. The Cardinals come in with a 3-3 record on the season. The Madison Lady Bulldogs picked up their first win of the season on Saturday. They are 1-6. Madison a 37-32 win over Parker on Saturday. Part of the America's Hometown Basketball Classic at Madison High School and middle school gym, for that matter, on Saturday. If you want to find out more about that classic and the Madison Baseball Association that put it on, yes, Baseball Association that put on that basketball tournament, go to amazingmadison.com. You'll find the story we had on that today under our sports page. Hear some of our conversation with Eric Hortness from the Madison Baseball Association about that tournament and what the Baseball Association has planned for baseball this summer and in summers going forward. Madison girls, that first win, did a couple of things they needed to do in order to get victories. One is keep the turnovers to a minimum. 14 turnovers, far less than the average of this team that's been going up over 25 turnovers per game this season. They also needed to do the one thing they've been able to do effectively in a lot of games. Even the ones you look at Madison that have put up some lopsided losses, Madison girls have shown the ability to get to the free throw line this season, especially if we've talked about the last several games. Stay strong with the basketball. Teams are going to come at Madison incredibly hard because they know they can turn them over at full court defense. So Madison just needs to keep an extra 2 seconds with their feet under them. Go into those defenders a little bit. They will get those whistles more often than not. And that was certainly the case against Parker. Madison went to the free throw line 18 times. Didn't fully take advantage of it, 8 of 18. But, every little bit helps on your way to a 37-32 win. Cambry Hundley had 10 points in that game. Grace Fige had 8. And Jaya Engels had 4 points and 10 rebounds for the Bulldogs in the victory over Parker. A much tougher test here today against the Arlington Cardinals. As I said, this is a girls team that was the runner-up last year in Class B girls basketball. Now, they have lost a lot since last year. At least one of their best players to graduation, but then another other key players from last year who aren't playing here. They're playing up in Hamlin this season. And so they've had to retool a little bit with that loss. But they do have some outstanding players, and boy, does it start with the 5'8" guard, Jalen Huntemer, who is at this point, in the season, felt like she's still almost averaging 30 points per game. First game out of the gate this year came out and fired up 35, 37 in the game or two after that. So she can fill it up in a hurry. The 5'8" guard, Jalen Huntemer, will keep the Bulldogs busy today. She's going to be active on both sides of the court, and she can shoot the basketball. We had an outstanding JV game here earlier that really turned into a big up and down, frantically paced game. Madison girls came out on the losing end of that one as Arlington picked up the victory by, I think the final ended up being by 5 points in the JV game tonight. So we're hoping to see some more of the same here as we head into the varsity matchup. We've got more coming up for you here, including a look at the starting lineups for both these squads, as we're about 4 minutes away from the announcement of that and our national anthem and then we'll get you to tip off. We're going to take a break. We'll talk a little bit more about what else is going on in Madison High School sports at this point of the season and this week ahead. That's all on the way for you. First, we remind you that our game officials, the law on the court, is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Reminds all players, coaches, and fans to show officials proper support and respect. It's their participation that makes high school sports possible. We'll be back with more from Arlington next on KJAM.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
What's your big picture?
To fix my fixer-upper.
If a great home is in your big picture, First Bank & Trust can help you navigate with local mortgage experts who make it easy. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Back here in Arlington on the Edward Jones Investment pregame show, Madison Bulldog Girls and the Arlington Cardinals, a couple of minutes away from tip-off. Madison wrestlers are also in action today. Madison is in a triangular down in Vermilion today against Del Rapids and the Tanagers. It's been a very good start to the season for the Madison Bulldog boys wrestling team, so good luck to them tonight. Madison gymnasts were in action tomorrow, or were in action yesterday, I should say. Gymnasts picked up a win in their contest on Monday against Yankton and Huron. That was at home. Gymnasts will be in Sioux Falls Thursday to take on Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Also, Madison wrestlers will host a JV invite this Saturday. And the Madison boys and girls wrestling on Thursday has Madison Square Garden Night against O'Gorman at the high school gym. That'll start at 6:30 on Thursday night. Always one of the big events every year for Madison High School wrestling. Madison basketball will be, after today, off until Tuesday. The boys and girls will play a doubleheader at home Tuesday against Vermilion. And after this game, that'll be our next broadcast for you here on KJAM. We've got the national anthem coming up. Then we're going to take a look at the starting lineups for both these teams here tonight. Right now, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with a look at your starters and the opening tip from Arlington next on KJAM.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window, we are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best AM 1390 KJAM, as we are just minutes away from the start of this matchup between the Madison Girls and the Arlington Cardinals. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. We'll start with the Madison Lady Bulldogs, the visitors tonight. Starting at guard for the Bulldogs is Lindsey King, 5'6" senior, number 3. Also at a guard is Grace Feige. She's a 5'7" junior, number 11. At the forwards for Madison, Jay Ingles, 5'9", freshman, number 12, along with Cambry Hunsley, a 5'9" senior, number 15. And the senior center is Tanisha John, a 5'11" senior, number 23. For the Madison Bulldogs, head coach Maxine Unterbrunner in her third year at the helm. Brianna Kleekus and Ethan Crouch, the assistants for the Bulldogs. For the Arlington Cardinals, at the guards, it's Elisen Vincent, a 5'6" senior, number 2, and the dangerous Jalen Huntemer, a 5'8" junior, number 5. At the forward, Sonny Johnson, a 5'8" junior, number 11, and Emma Spildy, a 5'8" senior, number 0. And the center is Elizabeth Rowan, a 5'9" senior, number 31. Tara King, the head coach for the Cardinals. Clarissa Liseth and Bryce Frank are the assistants for the Class B runner-up from 1 year ago. It'll be Johnson in the center circle along with Tanisha John here for the Bulldogs as we get ready to tip this one up. 1-6 Bulldogs, 3-3 Cardinals. The opening tip is won by Arlington. Emma Spildy gets it in the hands of Vincent, who will set the offense in motion here for Arlington. Vincent hands off to Jalen Huntemer, as it'll be Lindsey King drawing the first assignment on her. Right side for Rowan. Rowan gets it back between the circles now for Spildy. Spins it left side as Huntemer drives into a jumper from 15 feet. Banks it off the glass and in for 2, and it's a 2-0 Cardinal lead. Again, Huntemer, multiple 30-plus point games on the season. In the corner for King on the left side here for the Bulldogs. Arlington sets up in a 2-3 zone. Skip pass, and then into the center for John. Poked out of her hands. Long pass ahead into the hands of Huntemer. She missed the shot, got her own rebound, then is able to kick it out. Gets it back out to Johnson. Johnson back to Huntemer between the circles. Huntemer on the drive, got fouled as she went up, and she will step to the line and shoot 2. 7:05 to go here. Early minute of this opening quarter. It's Arlington with the 2-0 lead, and foul on Lindsey King will send Huntemer to the free throw line to shoot a pair, and the first one is short off the front of the iron and no good. Second Huntemer free throw, that one falls through, makes it a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals. A little late getting set up, but they want to come with full court pressure here on the Bulldogs, who leave it high for Engels, and the ball is taken away. Johnson comes down with it. Johnson wants to attack from the left side. Gets cut off. Now bounces the pass through the paint into the hands of Spildy. Spildy up off the window, shot no good. Rebound nearly out of bounds, but saved for a moment by John. King then tied up, lost it to Huntemer. Huntemer comes to the free throw line, turns around behind her to Rowan. Rowan back to Huntemer. Huntemer into the paint, steps through 2, off the window, wave off the basket. They'll say it's on the ground. Huntemer thought she had 3. Instead, it'll be inbound for the Cardinals on the baseline on the second Madison foul. Nice move by Huntemer with the sidestep to the right to get around two players. And a timeout taken quickly by Coach Unterbrunner. 6:38 to go here in the first quarter. It's a 3-0 Arlington lead. They've got the ball, and we've got a timeout. Back after this on KJAM.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Back in action here in Arlington as Huntemer on a drive off the inbound following the timeout. Left it short. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Long pass rifled ahead, but too far. King was looking for Engels, but missed her on the baseline. Nearly hit the photographer down there for the Arlington paper. And it'll be Cardinal basketball. Arlington with a 3-0 lead. Huntemer has it. Drives on King to the left side, puts it up in the paint, rolls off the iron. Boy, she's missed some bunnies inside so far tonight. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be Arlington basketball. 3-0 Cardinal lead. Huntemer, top of the key, sets the offense in motion. Right side into the hands of Vincent. Back to the top, looking in Johnson. Now down low, a turnaround shot. Oh, and a foul. Huntemer fouled. King thought, or rather, John thought she had all ball. I think she did. I think they got King for the foul. Yes, Lindsey King with the foul, not on the help defense coming from John, who did make a clean block up top. That's the second personal here in this first couple of minutes on Lindsey King. Huntemer's free throw is good. She has all four for the Cardinals. And King will check out here with those two personal fouls. And the sophomore and leading scorer on the season for the Bulldogs, Maddie Rummel, the 5'5 sophomore into the game. Second Huntemer free throw is good. She's got 5, 3 of them from the line. And now Arlington sets up for full court pressure. Feige, passing tipped out of bounds. She was looking for Engels. It was knocked away by Spildy, but stays here with the Bulldogs. Feige. Inbound, nearly poked away, and now it is taken away. Coming back over, Hunsley trying to force it. Now ball still loose, and the Bulldogs have it for a moment. John snatches it out of the air and then got fouled by Vincent. So Feige and the Bulldogs still have to get it across the timeline here. Inbound comes to Rummel. Arlington sets up a trap right at the top of the half-court line, and they do take it away. Pass ahead into the hands of Huntemer, and she lays it in. She's got all 7 for the Cardinals, and the ball knocked out of bounds and stays with Madison. 5:32 to go here, opening quarter. It's a 7-0 lead for Arlington, and another Madison timeout. 7-0 Cardinals on top. Timeout on the floor. We pause as well on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Touchdown! But wait, are you ready for the real game changer this season?
That's right. Whether you're in the end zone or the weight zone, Anytime Fitness has got your back.
With 24/7 access, state-of-the-art equipment, and a community that's always cheering you on, it's your home field advantage all year long.
Need to tackle that workout before work or maybe blitz through some cardio after the big game? No problem. Anytime Fitness is always open, just like your playbook. So gear up and head over to Anytime Fitness, where champions are made.
Join today and get in the best shape of your life on and off the field.
Go Bulldogs!
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities. Back in Arlington, where the Cardinals have a 7-0 lead on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard over the Madison Girls. And following Madison's second timeout, still Bulldog basketball. Feige will inbound here. Full court pressure by the Cardinals. Feige looking for a player. Gets it into John. Tunisia, long pass ahead, finds Rummel. Rummel coming up the far sideline, now slows it down and will set the offense in gear. Here's John holding between the circles. Away for Hunsley. Hunsley had 10 in that win on Saturday. Engels now beyond the arc. Top of the key, Rummel. Rummel for Feige. Thought about that three. Steps back. She will take it now. Off the heel of the iron. No good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Engels, who retreats to the three-point line. She wants a three. No. John has an offensive rebound. Top of the key, Hunsley. How about her three off the heel of the iron? No good. And the rebound finally controlled by Arlington into the hands of their star Huntemer. Rummel on her. Bounce pass left side. Spildy with it. Bulldogs in the 1-3-1 zone. Huntemer on the drive. Left hand. Won't finish off the rim. Engels rips the rebound away for the Bulldogs and outlets to Feige. Feige weaves through traffic. Now stops at the top of the key. Looks for help. Lobs it inside. Wide open. Engels underneath. Oh, blew the layup inside. Got her own rebound and got fouled. And Jaya will go to the free throw line and shoot two. She was too open. She rushed it inside. But a chance to still get her 2 points here from the line as the foul was on Sony Johnson, her second team foul on Arlington. And Engels drops through the free throw and gets the Bulldogs on the board here with 4:24 to go in the opening quarter and makes it a 7-1 Cardinal lead. One more from the line now for the Bulldog freshman. Second Engels free throw hits the back of the iron, no good. It's rebounded by Rowan for Arlington. Cardinals into the front court. Johnson works to the left side, finds Huntemer. Thought about the three, now on the drive. Tiptoes the baseline, tried to leave it into the middle for Vincent. The ball's taken away by the Bulldogs. Rummel has it. Rummel looking to go all the way. Floater in the paint. And we're going to get a foul and an offensive foul on Rummel. So turnover on Madison. One of the officials coming over to have a little quick word with Tara King. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened, but one of the players got a little warning, and when Coach King asked about it, she said, well, yeah, they're excited. Emma Spildy with the basketball. Passes left side. Ball's tipped, taken away by Feige, but she lost her balance as she had a little contact to get that ball. Comes into the hands of Arlington, and as they try to get a Huntemer, they throw it away. And it'll be Feige inbounding the basketball for Madison here. Under 4 to go in the opening quarter. Bulldogs trail it by 6. 7-1 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Engels has it off the wing. Went around a screen to the right side. Hands it away to John. Bulldogs trying to get Engels inside. They do. They get it to her on the left block, and she'll lay that one in off the glass. Engels has 3 here in the opening quarter, and it's all 3 for the Bulldogs, who trail it 7-3. Huntemer wants the ball. Got it back. Drives around Rummel. Pulls up. Left elbow. Jumper is good. And a timeout taken by Coach King and Arlington. Third timeout of the first quarter between these two squads. 6-point Cardinal lead. 3:17 to play here in the first quarter. Back after this on KJAM. No more waiting for your car repair. Contact the all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Jake and his son have taken over the former Rogers service and are bringing 35 years of combined experience to Madison. Automedics Car Care can take care of all your engine repair, oil changes, braking, injection systems, battery, transmission, even exhaust work, and much more. Plus, they're offering 10% off your first service. So contact the Automedics Car Care Center today at 256-6762 or visit them on Facebook, the all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Back here in Arlington, first quarter, 3:17 to play. It's a 9-3 Cardinal lead. And Bulldogs will inbound. Full court pressure from Arlington as we come out of the timeout. Rummel dribbles to the sideline, hesitates, now sprints through a double team and breaks the press into the corner for John. John back out top of the key and then gets it back just inside the arc. She'll launch a deep two, no good. And the rebound loose. Rummel can't track it down before it goes out. It'll be Cardinal basketball. 3:03 to go here in the first quarter. Jaya Engels has all three for Madison. Jalen Huntemer has all 9 for the Cardinals in this first quarter. And Sonny Johnson brings it up left side for Vincent. Vincent, free throw line jumper from Huntemer, no good. Rebounded by Feige for the Bulldogs. Around a screen. She'll dribble it into the front court. Pass ahead for Rummel. Steps into the three from the wing. Missed that one. And the rebound loose. John taps it to the Bulldogs. That was Hunsley. And then the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Madison. Bulldogs have been getting good offensive rebounding here, just have not been able to take advantage of it. There's been some open looks from beyond the arc, but they've not gone down. They trap at the top of the key. Now Huntemer free throw line, jab steps right, goes to the left. Shot in the paint, no good. Got her own rebound. Put back off glass is in. She's got 11 in the opening quarter with 2:25 to play. Rummel defers to Feige. Bounce pass ahead, almost intercepted. Engels has it. Now to Hunsley. Hunsley attacks inside. Ball ripped out of her hands to Huntemer, and she's fouled. And that's going to be free throws on the other end. I believe that's the 5th foul now on Madison here in this first quarter, and it is. 5 team fouls on the Bulldogs. And so free throws on the other end for Jalen Huntemer. Bulldogs will bring Ella Malone into the game as Tanisha John takes a seat on the bench. First free throw is good. 12 points in the game for Huntemer, all 12 here for the Cardinals. She is 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Next free throw is up and good. Makes it 13-3. Feige into the front court. Feige, nearly double dribbled with it. Gets it away to Malone. Malone from the elbow. Kicks it outside for Engels. Engels back to Malone. Feige. Then a pass inside intended for Engels, and it's taken away. A travel on Arlington. Will give it back to the Bulldogs. So Madison ball, as Malone will trigger the inbounds on the baseline here. Pass for Feige was tipped, but she controls it. Over to Rummel. Engels cut through the paint, but nothing there. Outside Engels from the wing right side. Feige directing traffic now. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. She goes in high post for Malone, and she got tied up. We're going to get a jump ball, and it'll stay here with Madison. 96 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Bulldogs trail by 10, 13-3. Malone to work it in. Looking for help from that baseline. Bulldogs have struggled inbounding from the baseline this year. They do get it into Feige, and then a pass through the hands of Malone in the corner. It's going to be taken away by Rowan for the Cardinals. Rowan ahead to Johnson. Johnson, long pass, finds Huntemer. Step back, wants a three, got it. Huntemer has 16 in this opening quarter, and then we've got a whistle. Double foul on Madison and Arlington. Emma Spildy and Cambry Hunsley each picking up a foul. The jump ball will give the possession to Arlington. So a double foul after the made basket on Spildy and Hunsley. Did not see what transpired there. But a double foul means a possession goes to the possession arrow, so Arlington gets the ball back. Outside left side, Vincent wants a three. She can't hit on that one. Rebound tipped out. Cardinals to the floor trying to control. We're going to get another jump, and this will go to Madison. So Madison survives that. After the double foul, they'll just get possession back as if we didn't play the last 15 seconds. Rummel into the front court here for the Bulldogs. Faces up a double team, looking to get some help. And bounce passes it to Malone. Malone underneath. Oh, had King and missed her. It goes out of bounds. Arlington ball. Just less than a minute to go here in the opening quarter. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard at 16-3 Arlington. Here comes Johnson. Johnson. Over for Spildy. Left side Johnson for three. That one's in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. I think we're going to get a foul on Arlington's Elizabeth Rowan. Fouling Ella Malone. That'll be the fourth foul on the Cardinals here in the first quarter. Bulldog basketball with 45.8 seconds to play here in quarter number one. Bulldogs face down the pressure now. Malone takes a couple of dribbles, comes to the half-court line, throws it ahead for Rummel. Rummel on the crossover to the paint, kicks it outside for Feige. Feige directs traffic from the wing right side. Jab step to her right. And now working around to King back into the game. Here's Engels, who's got all three for the Bulldogs. Engels pass away to King. King free throw line looking for Malone, nearly stripped. Malone sidesteps a defender, puts up the jumper, and connects. Two for Ella Malone, makes an 11-point Cardinal lead. They'll give the ball to Huntemer with the final 10 seconds here. Now off to Johnson. Johnson for Vincent. Vincent into the corner. Inside, they were looking for Rowan. It goes out of bounds. Stays with the Cardinals. 1.2 to go here in the first quarter. King wanted to inbound. That's going to say white ball. Arlington basketball. 1.2 to play in quarter number one. Vincent is directing traffic. Lobs it out high. Huntemer. Catch. Shoot. Buzzer. No good. And the first quarter comes to an end. After one, it's Arlington 16, the Madison Bulldogs 5. We'll be back after this timeout. This is Bulldog basketball on KJAM.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Back here in Arlington, 16-5 is the Cardinal lead. All 16 points for the Cardinals coming from Jalen Huntemer. Engels has 3 of the 5 for the Madison Bulldogs here after one quarter of basketball. This has been a long quarter break. Like took a 90-second break here in the after the first quarter. Madison Girls trying to hang in here against this Arlington squad. A 3-3 start to Arlington, but a very good team, even with all they lost from last year's team that went to the Class B state championship game. Arlington basketball as we open up the second quarter. Hand off to Vincent. Vincent to Huntemer left side, open, so she'll take the three. Left it short, no good. Rebound into the hands of King for the Bulldogs. King ahead to Fiji now as Madison goes top of the key. King will fire up a trailing three and knock it down. Lindsey King from beyond the arc. And Bulldogs back to single-digit deficit now at 16-8. Madison sets up for a half-court trap, but then bluffs out of it. Huntemer into the corner, then got it back between the circles on the right hand. She drives, now passes inside for Vincent. Vincent goes to her right and gets fouled. And 2 shots coming from the line for Elyson Vincent. A lot of fouls for both teams in the opening quarter. Saw a lot of fouls called in the JV contest as well. That's why we got on the air a little bit late here tonight. First free throw is up and good for Elyson Vincent, the 5'6" senior for Arlington. One more coming up here from the free throw line. Trying to extend the lead back to 10, and she does. Makes it an 18-8 Arlington lead. Fiji squares up on Johnson as she brings it up across the timeline. Left side for King with the three a moment ago. Now for Engels just inside the arc. That's a long two, no good. Rebound controlled by Vincent. Outlets for Huntemer. Huntemer on the run. Comes in from the left side off the window. Oh, it just won't go down. But she'll go to the line and try to earn these two, where she's been sharp tonight. Already with, I believe, 6 free throw attempts. Now make it 7, and she knocks that one down. 6 of 7 from the line here in the first half is Jalen Huntemer. Knocks them both down. And she's got 18 points in this first half, which still has 7 minutes to go. Fiji lobs it ahead for Hunsley. Hunsley leaves it off for King as they break the pressure. King inside, it's Fiji now from the left block. Oh, Sky's just suddenly opened up, so she'll drive it right in. And lay it in for 2. First 2 of the game for Fiji. Vincent, skip pass to the left side for Johnson. Into the corner now for a 3 from Emery Vincent, and the freshman in off the bench knocks it down. Puts the lead back to 13 for Arlington. Grace nearly lost it, but then her pass out of bounds. She was looking for King, and it's taken away by Arlington. 23-10, Arlington leads here in the opening, or rather second quarter of our ball game. Inside, this is Madeline Madsen. Madsen works it back out. Now skip pass left side. Huntemer for a 3. Missed that one. It'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Bulldog basketball. Rummel checks back in as Fiji will get a break here. And Arlington calls off the press. King into the front court. Left side, it's Engels. Engels attacks towards the middle, then reverses course. Back over to King. Corner for Rummel. Pump fakes on a 3. Now a crossover. Back outside for King. Down low looking for Hunsley. Tipped right back to King. Her shot, though, no good. It was knocked out of bounds by Arlington. Stays with the Bulldogs here. 16 on the shot clock. King will trigger the inbound. King outside Hunsley. Hunsley around a screen, leaves it off for John to reset now with 10 seconds on the clock. John dribbles right, off for Rummel. 5 to shoot. Rummel, right side for Engels. Engels, top of the key, John. Shot clock is going. What just happened with the shot clock? I don't know what that was. Anyway, buzzer sounds, and the Bulldogs missed the basket. Here comes Huntemer, lost it off the knee of John, taken up by Madison. Here's Rummel. Rummel trying to go all the way, and she got fouled, and 2 shots coming for Maddie Rummel here from the free throw line. Shot clock got down to 4, and then it was like it reset to 20 and did an incredibly fast countdown. I have never seen that. Somebody called Daktronics. Free throw by Rummel is good. 5:23 to go here, quarter number 2. 23-19, Cardinals lead. As Vincent and Johnson check out, Spildy and Rowan back in for Arlington. One more free throw coming up for Maddie Rummel. And the high arcing free throw rolls off the front of the iron, no good. It's rebounded by Madeline Madsen for Arlington. Ahead for Spildy. Spildy back to Madsen between the circles. She'll take the straight on three, left it short. Long rebound comes into the hands of Jaya Engels. Tiptoeing the sideline, dribbled it out of bounds. Cardinal basketball. Madsen comes out as Vincent right back in for Arlington. Leads it by 12 with 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. Cardinals, right side. Ball intended to go to the middle, but it's tipped and taken away by King. Rummel pulls up. Free throw line, jumper in transition. Missed it on the left side of the iron, and it's picked up by Spildy. Outlets to Vincent. Pass ahead, Huntemer now. Huntemer, Bulldogs come with a double team on her in the top of the 1-3-1 zone. Down low, though, is open. Here's Spildy with it. Spildy, defense collapses. She got fouled. And it'll be Cardinal ball on the baseline. No shot attempt for Emma Spildy. 4:44 to go here, second quarter, as Malone and Fiji come in. King and Engels out for the Bulldogs. Cardinals to inbound. Nobody on Emma Vincent. She'll take the three and cannot find the range on that one. Long rebound out to Rowan. Rowan back over right side for Vincent. Now free throw line. Jumper by Rowan. No good. Pardon me, that was Huntemer again. And the rebound to the Bulldogs this time. Fiji across the timeline. Left side, Malone. Malone for Hunsley. Hunsley pump fakes on a three. Gives it away to Fiji. Back over to Hunsley, who wanted to drive, but ran into Huntemer and turned it over. Huntemer, long pass outlets for Vincent. Goes to the right side, layup good for Alison Vincent. Makes it 25-11, Cardinals. High post pass for John, but she pulled it in. Now Hunsley, and corner for Rummel on the right side. Rummel wants to attack baseline, and she got fouled. Second foul on the Cardinals here in this second quarter. 3:55 to go before halftime. Jaya Engels comes back in quickly here for the Bulldogs, replacing Tanisha John. Fiji looking to inbound. Doesn't see anything from the baseline. Now throws it in, finds Rummel. Rummel hesitates, gets inside the paint, and got fouled as she tried to put it up. Two more shots coming up for the from the free throw line here for Rummel. Other girls' games tonight. Oldham Ramona Rutland picked up the win over Freeman Academy, 53-47 this evening. And Flandreau beat Castlewood tonight, 39-32 as Rummel's free throw rims out, no good. One more coming up from the line here for Maddie Rummel, who's now 1 of 3 from the line tonight. Trying to get back to 500 there. Free throw is up, and too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound controlled by Spildy for the Cardinals. Crosses over on Rummel. Goes to the top of the key for Huntemer. Now out for Emery Vincent. Back over to Huntemer for a three. Too strong. Long rebound. Loose out of bounds. Bulldog ball. Johnson in will give Huntemer a breather here. She goes to the bench with 18 first half points. 3:35 to play in the first half. 25-11 Cardinals, but Bulldogs have the basketball. Rummel. Right side for Engels. Back to Maddie between the circles. Now Malone with it as the Bulldogs cut through the paint. Trying to break through. They've had some open looks, haven't always converted on them. Outside it's Hunsley now. Hunsley steps back, thought about that three, gives it to Fiji now with 5 to shoot. Fiji will fire up the three ball, cannot connect, out of bounds. Arlington basketball with 3:02 to play in the half. Lindsey King back in for Madison will replace Maddie Rummel. as Johnson brings it up across the half-court line here for the Arlington Cardinals. Vincent, and now to Alyson Vincent. Ball then batted away, intended inside for Rowan, but picked off by Malone for the Bulldogs. 5G on the far side, throws it up high, finds Engels underneath the basket. She was a little too deep under the basket, though. Couldn't find a good angle for the shot. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals. Stays with Madison with 2:40 to go. Here in the second. 5G lobs it up high for Engels. As inside looking was for Malone was 5G. Ball tipped right back to Grace. Hands it off to Hunsley. Hunsley. Ball ripped right out of her hands by Johnson. Johnson going the other way. Powers it up off the window. And, well, it won't go down. She'll head to the line and shoot two. Bulldogs trying to get it to that high free throw line post that it has just been turnovers on every attempt. Foul on the Bulldogs is going to go on Cambry Hunsley. That is her third personal. First free throw up and no good by Johnson. .220 to play here in the second. 14-point Cardinal lead, 25-11. Make it, stays 25-11 after that missed free throw. Hunsley rebounds it for Madison. 5G into the front court. Fires down low for Engels, who makes the catch, but had to retreat. Now attacks again, nothing there. Spins it back out for Hunsley. Hunsley on a baseline drive, stepped out of bounds. Back to the Cardinals. First time now Kennedy Bryant checking into the ball game as Hunsley and her 3 fouls go to the bench. And a timeout taken by Arlington. 2:03 to play here in this first half. Arlington takes a timeout, so we pause as well. Back after this. This is AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
What's your big picture?
To fix my fixer-upper.
If a great home is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust can help you navigate with local mortgage experts who make it easy. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
What's your big picture?
To keep our main streets thriving.
If business success is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust simplifies banking so you can stay focused on what matters most. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
2:03 to play here in quarter number 2. It's a 25-11 lead for the Arlington Cardinals on top of the Madison Bulldogs. Bulldogs, Arlington, I guess, has scored 12 points off Bulldog turnovers tonight. And they lead it by 14. Tells you where the advantage is coming from. They've got it here following that timeout. Into the front court, pass for Johnson. Johnson on the attack, comes to the free throw line. Passes away for Alyson Vincent. Now Rowan on the arc, pass to Spildy. Spildy on the handoff. This is Emery Vincent firing a 3 short. Rebound saved from going out and controlled by Sonny Johnson as she dribbles into the corner. Now to Vincent, top of the key, right side Spildy. Spildy on the attack, scoop shot, no, but a whistle. And Spildy will head to the line to shoot 2. A lot of free throws for the Cardinals on their dribble penetration in this first half. 1:33 to go here in the second quarter. 25-11 Cardinals. Free throw by Spildy is up and good. Cardinals 10 of 13 from the free throw line. They've nearly equaled the Bulldogs' total point production in the game just from the free throw line. In fact, they can with this one, but Spildy missed that one. Left it short, on the air ball, so she gives a little grin as she walks back. And it'll be Bulldog basketball. Madison down 15 here, 1:33 to play first half. 5G, Malone, King, Bryant, and Engels on the floor for the Bulldogs. Engels wide open on the right side. 5G didn't see her. Now they give her to her. Back to 5G from the elbow. On the right side, Bryant for Malone. Malone, corner for Engels on the right side. Reverse back top of the key, now to the wing. Bryant with it with 10 to shoot. Been a lot of long shot clocks here for Madison. Looking inside for Bryant, and it's thrown away. Picked off by the Cardinals. Cardinals with under a minute to go in the half. Double team comes top of the key. Long pass down low, looking for Rowan, out of bounds. Last touch by Spildy. And Arlington, it'll be Bulldog basketball as Jalen Huntemer checks back into the game with 54 seconds remaining in the first. Greets 5G with a double team. Pass for Engels inside now Malone, and Malone is fouled. That was the last foul to give here for Arlington in the first, second quarter with 45 seconds to play. Sub coming in for the Cardinals as Johnson just picked up her third. She checks out. Madeline Matson back in for Arlington. 5G inbounds. Nobody seemed ready for that one. Neither team knew that inbound was coming. Here's Bryant. Bryant out for King. Had a three earlier. Takes another one here. Misses it short off the front of the iron. No good. Shot clock's off for the final 35 seconds. Spildy sprints it into the front court for Arlington. Huntemer now on the left side. Directing traffic, top of the key, Matson. Underneath, wide open, Spildy, layup good. 28-11, Cardinals. Bulldogs have 15 seconds with which to work here before halftime. 5G to the top of the key. Left side for Bryant. Bryant traveled, and the Cardinals will get one more chance at it here with 7 seconds to go. Rummel comes in, 5G out. Make sure Grace doesn't pick up a foul in this final 7.5. Huntemer lets it bounce to half court, picks it up. Huntemer drives, top of the key, three is good, and then we've got a foul underneath. We're going to count the basket, but we got a foul then away from the ball. It's going to be on Arlington. We'll count the basket, but we'll get two shots on the other side now for the Bulldogs with 2.5 seconds to go. And a foul on Spildy. So Bryant to the line. 21 first half points for Jalen Huntemer. Kennedy Bryant at the free throw line here for the Bulldogs, trying to get 2 of those points back from the 3 she just hit. Bryant's free throw no good. One more coming up for the Bulldog junior. And no good, but wave it off. We got a lane violation on Madison. So they did briefly start the clock there. So 1.9 here for Arlington to try to inbound. Pass lobbed in. Huntemer, half-court shot. Oh, she got fouled for sure. Whistle blows, or no whistle blows. And the first half comes to an end. 20-point lead for the Cardinals, 31-11 here on the Farmers Egg Center's scoreboard as we head to halftime. We'll be back with a look at first half leaders from this one. That's next. This is Bulldog basketball on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM. We are at halftime, and the Arlington Cardinals lead the Madison Lady Bulldogs 31-11 at halftime. Arlington with 16 points off Madison turnovers, and they are 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Two big stories in the first half. That plus the scoring of Jalen Huntemer. We told you a player that's averaging around 30 points a game. She's already got 21 after one half of basketball here for the Cardinals. Another kind of key stat to look at after that first half. Madison, as we told you, they were doing a good job rebounding, but just haven't been able to put them in. They actually, the Bulldogs, out-rebounded the Cardinals in the first half, but yet the Cardinals have 6 second chance points, the Bulldogs 0. In that first half of play. Jalen Huntemer, 21 to lead the way for Arlington. Madison's Jaya Engels and Lindsey King, each with 3 points for the Bulldogs in the first half. Huntemer came out strong right away and got to the free throw line early and often. Madison didn't look at one point like they'd get points at all in that first quarter before Jaya Engels finally got to the line and ended the drought. But It's been the Jalen Huntemer scoring show, especially that first quarter. But she put up 12 in the first quarter. Still then managed to come back and throw 9 up in the second, including that 3-pointer just in the final 10 seconds of the first half. Don't know that there's much of an answer for her. The key for Madison right now: try to keep fighting on the glass, but you got to find ways to start converting on some of those second chance opportunities. And then the same saying as always, which is limit the turnovers as much as you can. Arlington actually hasn't had a lot of success in full court pressure against the Bulldogs. Where they have had success is Madison trying to go into the high post, and they're just sagging up to the free throw line where they know Madison wants to get that ball into, whether it's Malone or John at the free throw line. They're double, triple teaming that pass, and Madison is just throwing right into it. That's where a lot of the Bulldog turnovers have come from tonight. 10 steals for the Cardinals in the first half. They lead it 31-11 over the Madison Lady Bulldogs. We're going to take another timeout here on your Bulldog Halftime Show. Look at some other scores next on KJAM. Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities. No more waiting for your car repair. Contact the all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Jake and his son have taken over the former Rogers service and are bringing 35 years of combined experience to Madison. Automedics Car Care can take care of all your engine repair, oil changes, braking, injection systems, battery, transmission, even exhaust work, and much more. Plus, they're offering 10% off your first service. So contact the Automedics Car Care Center today at 256-6762 or visit them on Facebook. The all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
Back here in Arlington, Bulldog halftime show. Madison trails the Arlington Cardinals 31-11 and halftime. Other girls scores from around the area tonight. The Old Hammer Mona Rutland girls picked up the victory, I believe their first of the year over Freeman Academy, 53-47 tonight. Flandreau girls beat Castlewood 39-32. Del Rapids St. Mary girls 44-27 over Garrettson this evening. Also in girls basketball, Clark Willow Lake leads DeSmet 45-31. Sioux Valley leads Dubrook 44-37. Both those are in the fourth quarter tonight. Vermilion girls, they will be in Madison on Tuesday. The number 2 ranked Tanagers lead Yankton 59-23 this evening. In boys basketball tonight, not as many games going around on the boys' side. Number 1 in Class B, Castlewood leads Flandreau 55-25. Lennox boys in the fourth quarter lead Platte Getty 66-42. Del Rapids St. Mary's boys at halftime lead Garrettson 41-35. Sioux Falls Christian has a 10-point lead over West Central in the fourth quarter, 51-41 the score in that boys contest. Elk Point Jefferson on their way to a win over Canastota in the fourth quarter. They lead 60-37. Vermilion with under a minute left to go. The Vermilion boys lead Yankton 48-47 with just seconds left to go in Yankton tonight. Old Hammer Mona Rutland boys and Freeman Academy, they are midway through the second quarter. Freeman Academy has got a 2-point lead on top of the ORR boys in the second game of that doubleheader. Esteline Hendricks beat Chester tonight, 79-66 in boys basketball as well. We'll have all those scores coming up for you tomorrow morning here at KJAM, and as well as look at how the Madison Wrestlers did. Madison is in Vermilion tonight, taking on the Tanagers and Del Rapids, a Dakota 12 conference triangular tonight for the Madison Wrestlers, who haven't had a varsity contest since back on the 21st in that Bulldog home invite. 20-point lead for Arlington. We are at halftime. We'll take one final break. We'll be back with the start of the third quarter next on KJAM.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Back here in Madison in Arlington, I should say, from the MDL broadcast booth. Arlington basketball to start the third quarter, and the third quarter starts the way the first half ended, and that's with a Jalen Huntemer three-pointer to make it 34-11 Arlington. Bulldogs with the basketball. Skip pass left side for King. King now into the corner for John. John, top of the key, leaves it off for Grates. 5G faces a double team. And tried to pass out of it, turned it away. Ball thrown ahead. Huntemer, layup is good. Two more for Huntemer. Give her 26 now in the ball game, and it's a 36-11 lead for Arlington. 5G finds John. Cardinals being very aggressive out near the half-court line here against the Bulldogs. And Madison wants a timeout to talk it over. Less than a minute into the half, Bulldogs need to burn a timeout. 36-11 the score, 7:04 to play here in the third. Back after a break on KJAM.
What's your big picture?
To keep our main streets thriving.
If business success is in your big picture, First Bank & Trust simplifies banking so you can stay focused on what matters most. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Well, 5 quick points for the Cardinals, all from Jalen Huntemer here in the opening seconds of the third quarter. And that lead now up to 36-11. And the Bulldogs trying to break this zone that Arlington is playing. It's now more man-to-man as Bulldogs inbound it. To John, now to Engels in the corner. 5G comes back to reset. Right side, free throw line extended for Engels. Top of the key, into the hands of Hunsley. Hunsley for John, straightaway three-pointer, no good. And a rebound to Arlington. Cardinals pass ahead in transition, tried to go for Rowan, but her shot is blocked out of bounds by John. Cardinals maintain the possession here. And Alyson Vincent will inbound from the baseline. Gets it into Huntemer. Huntemer fakes a handoff to Vincent. Now throws it to her top of the key for a straight-on three. Is good. 39-11. 6:29 to go here in the third. 5G. Bounce pass for John, free throw line. Oh, she was open. Gives it up to Hunsley for a three instead. Hunsley's three no good. Rebound, John taps it free. Ball's on the floor. We're going to get a jump. And it will stay here with Madison. Good job maintaining the possession there by King and John, although I don't think Tunisia realized how open she was at the free throw line when she got that ball. Thought someone would be on her back. It's been that way all game. John from the wing looks inside for Engels, but Huntemer knocks it free. Picked up by Spildy. Spildy ahead, Huntemer. Huntemer inside Rowan. Rowan tried to go back outside. King intercepts for a moment, but knocks it out of bounds, and it stays with Arlington. Now, one basket here for Arlington on this possession, and we'll go to a running clock. Suddenly, they're up 28. Inside Rowan. Rowan, shot no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be another jump. It'll stay here with Arlington. Cardinal basketball as Alyson Vincent from the baseline. Lobs it out for Huntemer. Huntemer, top of the key. Oh, and then Spildy tried to rifle it back. I think she thought Huntemer was going to break for the corner. That's where she threw it. Huntemer was still standing just inside the arc. Off the wing. And the pass goes out of bounds. Bulldogs get it back. Engels from the left side throws top of the key, and it's going to be an over and back as no one was home. Gives it back to Arlington here. 5:41 to go, third quarter. Johnson. Free throw line. And now out for Vincent. Vincent skip pass to the left. Back to Johnson into the corner for Spildy. Spildy driving baseline, tiptoes it. Rowan, ball tipped around, comes to Johnson. Johnson on the drive, no good. John rebounds for the Bulldogs. Long outlet pass ahead to Feige. Feige crosses over, now hands off Hunsley. Hunsley driving baseline, floater up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Vincent for the Cardinals. Throws it ahead, Huntemer. Huntemer, one-on-one with John. Picks up her dribble, lost it, got it back, and throws it ahead, Vincent. Vincent directs traffic between the circles. Right side for a Johnson three ball. No good. Rowan wants the rebound. Stripped out of her hand. Stays here. Last touched by Engels. Good battle by those two inside. Rummel and Malone check in here for the Madison Bulldogs. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Vincent will inbound for Arlington. Lobs it out for Johnson. Johnson looking for a screen from Rowan that never really got set. Passes for Huntemer. Huntemer inside Rowan. Rowan, one dribble to her right. Got fouled, and she will go to the line and shoot two. Elizabeth Rowan scoreless tonight. Only 3 of the starters have scored. 2 of them have done the bulk. 26 for Jalen Huntemer. 7 for Alyson Vincent. And Rowan's free throw is in. Bank, rim, spin, down. One more free throw on the way, and this one will also go through, and that does make it a 30-point lead, and that puts this one into a running clock with 4:46 to go here in the third. 41-11, Cardinals. Jumped out on Madison here by 10 in this half. Handoff Rummel. Rummel drive baseline. Cut off back to Engels inside. Engels fouled. And that will be 2 shots coming up from the free throw line for Jaya Engels. Engels 3 points tonight. All came early in that first quarter. Misses on the free throw here. As Emery Vincent in replacing Emma Spildy for the Arlington Cardinals. 4:25 to play in the third. Another free throw coming up for Engels. And that one no good. Long rebound control by Arlington. Johnson brings it across the timeline. Trying to pass towards the corner. Got tipped, but controlled by the Cardinals. Vincent in the corner. That's Emery Vincent. Now Johnson between the circles. Over to Huntemer. Huntemer directs traffic. Top of the key for Emery Vincent. Now Madsen. Inside, it's Huntemer. Huntemer faces up. Turnaround off the window is good. 43-11 Cardinals. Huntemer at 28. Feige wants a 3. Pull up off the iron, no good. Rebound Huntemer for Arlington. Huntemer on the attack. Dishes last second. Feige intercepts. Feige looking to run now. Body out in front of her. Euro steps around, but couldn't get the layup to go down. Huntemer rebounds for Arlington. Long pass ahead for Madsen now. Madsen leaves it off right side, and an and one opportunity for Emery Vincent. Vincent with the 2. And give a chance for one more. Makes it 45-11. Free throw is good. And we're going to get a timeout by Arlington. 3:31 to go here in the third quarter. 46-11 Cardinals lead. We're back after this on KJAM.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Back here in Arlington from the MDL broadcast booth, 3:31 to play third quarter, 46-11 Arlington with the lead over the Madison Lady Bulldogs as we come out of the timeout break. 5G with the Bulldogs basketball, comes to the double team at the top of the key and spins that pass away for Ella Malone. Right side now for King. King inside looking for Engels. Couldn't corral it at first, then got it. Kicks it back out for King now. King bounce pass Engels, then the block. Engels on a King, cutting to the basket, lays it up, and in for two. Makes it 46-13. First points of the second half here for the Bulldogs. Comes with just under 3 to go in the third. Ball swatted away by King, but Huntemer will run it down in the backcourt. Sprints now to the free throw line. Kicks outside right wing. Johnson, 3-ball, good. Two more for Johnson. 6-3 hit by the Cardinals tonight. Inside pass intercepted. It's taken away by Madeline Matson for Arlington. And then her pass ahead picked off by 5G. Here we come the other way. 5G going to go coast to coast with it. Got fouled. And two shots coming for Grace 5G from the free throw line. Foul on Vincent, Ellison Vincent, her third personal, team second here in the quarter. 5G free throw no good. Spildy and Rowan back in for the Cardinals. As Ellison Vincent and Sonny Johnson check out. Second 5G free throw spins out, no good. We got a whistle. Get a lane violation on Arlington. A lot of lane violations called by this crew. There were 3 in the JV game. That's the second in the varsity game. Free throw is up and good this time. So 5G takes advantage. Makes it 49-14. Arlington. Cardinals, Madeline Matson will bring this one up. Matson, a 5'6" sophomore. Bounce pass inside Huntemer. Huntemer, 3 black jerseys around her. Tried to pass out of it, threw it away. Picked off by the Bulldogs. King over for Rummel, and Rummel gets decked by Madeline Madsen. Pops up quickly. So Bulldogs, that's the third foul now in Arlington. So one more to give for the Cardinals. 5G will inbound it in front of the Bulldog bench. Lobs it in for Engels off her fingertips. Out of bounds. Last touch by Arlington. Great job by Engels to save that one. As the Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. 1:31 to go here in the third. 49-14. Our Cardinals with the lead. We're back after this break on KJAM.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
1:31 to go here in the third quarter. 49-14. Arlington Cardinals have the lead over the Madison Bulldogs. Jalen Hunter sitting on 28 points tonight. She's out there for the Cardinals as the Bulldogs inbound from the baseline. 32 on the shot clock. Bounce pass goes for Rummel, and she is fouled. That's going to be 2 shots on the Emery Vincent foul. Rummel to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Maddie Rummel 1 point today, but just 1 of 4 from the line. First free throw here is up and good. Alyson Vincent, back in for the Cardinals as Huntemer checks out. And the second Rummel free throw is good. Knocks them both down there to give her 3. Tied for the second leading scorer on the team. Cardinals inbound quickly, come up the sideline on the far side. Alyson Vincent poked away for a moment by Engels, but she stays with it. Doesn't let it go out of bounds. Now throws it up towards the corner for Rowan. Rowan driving to the baseline. Rowan attacks off window. Can't score it. Offensive rebound. Madeline Matson kicks it out. Rowan now top of the key. Into the hands of Emery Vincent. Pass inside. Tipped around. Bulldogs are going to force a jump. And this one will go the other way. Bulldogs create the turnover there with some active hands on defense. Under 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We are in a running clock in Arlington. 5G at the top of the key. 2 defenders near. Goes around a screen left side. Hands it off to Rummel. Rummel into the corner from Malone. Engels flashing into the paint. Gets the ball. Nice turn. Puts it up off the glass and scores. 2 more for Jaya Engels, who has a nice 7. And with 15 seconds to go in the third, Cardinals come across the timeline with Alyson Vincent dribbling the basketball with 5G on her. Lobs a pass in for Spildy. Spildy in traffic will get fouled. Jump ball. But that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So this will be Arlington ball to start the fourth when we come back after this timeout here on Dakota's Best. AM 1390. Cardinals lead the Bulldogs 49-18.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Back here in Arlington, ready to start the fourth quarter. Cardinals have led all the way on this one. 49-18 behind the scoring of Jalen Huntemer, who went for 21 in the opening half. Sitting on 29 now here at as we go to the fourth quarter. It was a 20-point lead for Arlington at halftime. They scored the first 10 of the third to put this one into a running clock. And they have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Huntemer and the starters back out onto the court for Arlington. Alyson Vincent passes right side for Sony Johnson. Johnson guarded by King here for the Bulldogs, who are back into a man-to-man out of that 1-3-1 zone. Huntemer drives towards the elbow, but it's cut off. Reverses tracks to Johnson as she passes it away, now with 15 on the shot clock. Rowan off the wing, 5 feet beyond the arc. Comes to the top of the key and a pass to Alyson Vincent. 3 ball is no good as her body's on the deck underneath. Ball is loose on the floor, and who else is there trying to force a jump ball but Tanisha John for Madison, and she does force the jump, and the Bulldogs will get it. So Bulldog basketball on the tie-up. John's checking. I don't think she still realizes that she forced the jump. I think she was worried she got called for a foul. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Minute gone by in the fourth quarter. 49-18, Cardinals with the lead. Engels between the circles for Hunsley. He's had a quiet day. King, now Fiji rather. Looks at that three, lobs a pass inside for King. Catch and shoot, she got fouled. I don't know if she got the shot. As they say, she will have attempted that shot. This is going to be 2 shots coming up from the line here for Lindsey King. Bulldogs 5 of 13 from the free throw line tonight. They've gotten to the line, just haven't been able to take advantage as King misses on the front end there. Now 5 of 14 from the line. Nearly as many free throws now as Arlington, but Arlington's 13 of 17. Second free throw misses everything, and that'll be Cardinal basketball. Bulldogs just 6 of 25 from the field tonight. Cardinals 15 of 36, and they're 6 of 15, 40% from 3. Johnson, left side for Alyson Vincent. Begging for the ball is Spildy, top of the key. They'll go inside instead, but not before a 3-second call on Jalen Huntemer. King out and Rummel in for the Bulldogs. Also Malone checks in here for Madison, replacing Hunsley. Rummel, the sophomore, brings it up into the front court. Trying to bounce it to John, but nothing there, so she'll hand away to Ella Malone instead. Malone out to John now, top of the key. Left side, it's Rummel. Guarded by Huntemer as she attacks, floats it up, got blocked out of bounds. And stays here with Madison. 14 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. 5:30 and counting on the game clock. Fiji looking to inbound. From the baseline, lobs it out high. Too tall for John, who's got to run it down now and does. Ball then knocked out of her hands. It'll stay with Madison. But they'll go down and inbound this one in front of the Cardinals bench now with just 11 on the shot clock, as that never reset. There was no possession change. Fiji to Rummel. So 10 to shoot as she crosses the Cardinal logo at half court. Rummel out for Fiji. Sees that clock. To John, free throw line. John lost it. Ball's loose on the floor, and that's a shot clock violation. Turnover on the Bulldogs as we're nearing the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Johnson, left side for Vincent. Vincent between the circles. Huntemer, quick pass. Rowan inside. Turns it around left hand. Can't find it from there. And Engels rebounds for the Bulldogs. Out ahead to Fiji. Fiji bounces for John, free throw line. Back to Fiji. She tries to drive inside, but it's taken away by Alyson Vincent. Long pass ahead now. Huntemer. Huntemer on the attack. Gets to the paint. Gets fouled. 2 shots coming from the line now for Jalen Huntemer. Nope. Correction, no 2 shots. They will say that is her ball on the baseline. Bulldogs are going to bring a fresh 5 in. Bench coming in. Snow, Bryant, Klingbeil, Dibdahl, and Topkin for the Bulldogs. Ball in the Johnson. Now over to Huntemer. So you got the starters for Arlington against the bench here for the Bulldogs on this possession. Spildy, left side for Huntemer. Huntemer attacks into the paint, kicks it out for Alyson Vincent, too. Shot no good. Topkin fights for the rebound, but Spildy controls it into the corner for Arlington. Spildy on a handoff to Huntemer. Attacks into the paint. Huntemer forces her way through, gets it up, but gets fouled and will go to the line as that one off the front of the iron, no good. And now 2 free throws coming up for Jalen Huntemer. First free throw is good for Huntemer. One more to put her up over 30 tonight. Mackenzie Fredrickson, the sophomore center, checking in. I believe she'll be checking in for Huntemer. So she's got to wait till this free throw. Second free throw is up and good. And Huntemer will check out. as will Spildy. Fredrickson into the ball game along with Emery Vincent. Madeline Matson in here for Arlington as well. As the ball free into the hands of Snow. Fires up a three-pointer for Madison, no good. Rebounded by Rowan for the Cardinals, 3 to go. Into the front court comes Matson. Bryant on her. Madsen on a handoff to Vincent. This is Alyssa Vincent now inside. Shot blocked on the Emery Vincent attempt, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Tompkin on the block. Maria Stephenson coming in for the Arlington Cardinals. Inbound towards Stephenson. Snow poked it away. Now Madeline Matson in the corner. 13 to shoot. Top of the key. Emery Vincent. Vincent inside looking for Rowan. Tipped and taken away by the Bulldogs. Klingbeil had it. Now to Tompkin. Back to Klingbeil. Klingbeil bounced past free throw line. Was looking for Tompkin, but it was tipped away. Now Klingbeil goes to the floor to save it. Here's Snow. Deep two is up. No good. And rebounded by Matson for the Bulldogs. Madsen steps back, hounded by Kennedy Bryant. She hands it off to Emery Vincent. Under 2 to play here in the fourth. It's all Cardinals, 51-18 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Ball comes free. Bryant picks it up, throws it ahead into the hands of Dibdahl. Dibdahl could never really got to it, and the ball taken away by Arlington, and then we're going to get a timeout. I think just a sub here for the Cardinals. Jersey Richards will check in, and Jenna Madsen, 5'6" freshman. Jersey Richards, a 5'6" sophomore, in for Arlington here with 90 seconds to go in this ball game. Emery Vincent on the crossover, right side for Richards. Between the circles for Maria Stephenson. Left side, Vincent to the elbow. She walked with it. And it'll give it back to Madison here. Running clock at 1:10 and counting in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs couldn't get the offense going in this one tonight against the Cardinals. Tompkin outside Snow, back into Tompkin. Tompkin turns for a left-handed shot off the off the window, I should say, no good. Got her own rebound and got fouled, so Tompkin will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Foul is on Jersey Richards. That is her first personal. So Aubrey Tompkin, the 5'11" sophomore, free throw is too strong, no good. One more here from the free throw line. And Tompkin drops that one through to get her in the box score. Makes it 51-19. Emery Vincent and Jenna Madsen trying to beat the press. They do. Throwing ahead. About an 8-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock here at the end of this fourth quarter. Vincent for Jersey Richards. Handoff Jenna Madsen. Now over to Stephenson. Driving on Snow. A little contact there. Oh, no, travel. And so Bulldogs will get it. It'll be under 10 seconds when they inbound this one. Snow throws it into Klingbeil. Klingbeil sprints into the front court for Dibdahl. Three-pointer is up and no good. Offensive rebound as the buzzer sounds, and that will do it. Your final score tonight, it's the Arlington Cardinals with a 51-19 win over the Madison Bulldogs. Your Bulldog postgame show is coming up next on KJAM.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Well, just too much offense and just not enough shot making for the Bulldogs tonight. Madison got some good looks. I don't think the turnover number is going to be crazy high tonight for the Bulldogs. You know, not like a 27 or 30, which we've seen on a couple of occasions this year. But Madison had some looks, just could not get them to go down. Arlington plays a really fast-paced game, kind of sped Madison up a little bit. Fastest how Jalen Hunterman likes to play. And she had 21 in the first half, finishes with 30 tonight in the Cardinal win. Outscored Madison by 11 all by herself. Lindsey King, Jay Ingalls, and Maddie Rummel each with 3 for the Bulldogs. Or pardon me, Lindsey King and Grace Feige and Maddie Rummel each with 3. And Jay Ingalls ends up with a team-high 6 in the loss tonight. Madison Bulldogs fall to 1-7, while Arlington now up over 500. They are 4-3. Next up for the Bulldogs, it's a doubleheader next week. Boys and girls are now off until Tuesday. Madison will be at home against the Vermilion Tanagers. Vermilion girls number 2 in the state. Vermilion boys received votes in the latest Class A poll. So it'll be a test for both Bulldog teams. Tuesday night, 6:30 start the girls game. Boys to follow Tuesday here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Again, your final score, it's Arlington 51-19 over the Bulldog girls tonight. That'll do it for our broadcast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Gross. And find full recaps of this one and other games tomorrow on AmazingMadison.com and here on KJAM. Until then, for everyone at KJM Sports, thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night.